transmitting on Facebook so that we get this very, very, very well. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Abdallah Ali Nashe has indicated in his submission that this E-Levy has the potential of compounding the unemployment situation in this country. And what it means is that so many young people are employed in this mobile money business. Some of them are mobile money agents. Some of them are working with MTN and what have you. So it's indicated that when we introduce this E-Levy, the young people would be retrenched. And I believe that a government that is acting in the interest of the Ghanaian people should not engage in deliberate retrenchment of the Ghanaian people. Should not engage in haphazard introduction of policies that has the potential of laying off, the ordinary Ghanaian youth. So from his, he also indicated that the E-Levy has a potential of alarming the rate of money laundering. And I want to give you an example in this regard. You are a businessman, Richie.
Yeah.
You are operating in Tamale. And if you look at the percentage, 1.75, I want to transfer 100,000 Ghana cedis to a supplier in Accra here. And the tax that would they would deduct from this amount will be 1,750 cedis at 1.75 rate. So what it means is that if you are a businessman, every businessman is rational. You want to maximize profit. Even taking flight from Northern region to Accra to hand over the money would not cost you 1,750 cedis. Yes. You understand what I'm talking about? Apart from this, I am an NSS personnel. I'm doing my national service. The government pays me 559 every month. I receive my 559 allowance. I want to buy something. I send 300 Ghana cedis to the supplier, and you deduct 8 cedis, 25%. Hitherto, you would only deduct only 3 cedis. So it tells you that there's a 100% increase in the rate, which is very unfair. Like I said, we must consider the current circumstances we have found ourselves. The government, the president himself, on a different platform, has admitted that we are in hard times. So we have to make sacrifices as a people. So in that same vein, if the Ghanaian people are making sacrifices, the government, which is the governing body of this country, should be leading these sacrifices. I want to suggest that someone would ask, what are the alternatives? If you say they should not introduce E-Levy, we are saying that we want to digitize our economy, and that is the order of the day. I read on CTTV, the Deputy Minister of Finance, Dr. John Kuma, he's also made the claim that their research indicate that only 25% of Ghanaians would stop using mobile money transactions in the event that the E-Levy is introduced. Even though, granted, or assuming without admitting that that is the case, that only 25% of Ghanaians would not use mobile money. It's a significant number of people who would wither away from mobile money transactions and into a cash society. So are we going or we are coming? At one time we want to digitize the economy. We want a cashless society to mitigate crime, to mitigate money laundering. Now that you are equally envisaging a situation where about 24% of Ghanaians who are using mobile money would stop using mobile money when E-Levy is introduced. Then it tells you that the number is significant. So these are some of the things we have to look at. But far from this E-Levy thing, what can we do as a country? I would want to suggest that if you look at the amount of money allegedly to have been lost to corruption by the Auditor General report, 12 billion. We are only estimating 6.9 billion in this E-Levy situation. So compare 12 billion, heads must be rolling by now. Because individuals are interdicted. Individuals were accused. What has the government done in this respect? So the fact of the matter is that corruption has been a bane on our development. It continues to undermine development, but we achieve very little in the enterprise of corruption. Every now and then we only engage in sloganeering, rhetoric, but we don't fight corruption as we're supposed to do. Even individuals who are true crusaders or true anti-corruption crusaders, when they begin to fight corruption, they are ditched. How do we fight corruption in this situation? Ordinarily, if we are also talking about sacrifices, we have to, the sacrifices should come from people who are privileged. The Article 71 office holders. They enjoy enormous privileges at the expense of the taxpayer. So what can you do about this? Ordinary, what do you call it? Ordinary meeting in University of Ghana, when you look at the convoy, the number of vehicles in the convoy, it will amaze you. As a country, we must begin to rethink how we spend our expenditure.
Yeah.
We should not engage in ostentation and profligacy. We should engage in what? For frugal spending.
Yeah.
We should be wise in our spending, just so that we can what? Save money for development.
It's true.
The inflation is created as if only E-Levy is the panacea
To all our problems.
It's far from that.
Very well.
We are only looking at 6.9 billion. If you are following news critically, you realize that 5.3 billion losses we have made in what? SOEs. In 2020.
SOEs.
5.3 billion state-owned enterprises. Some people are at the helm of affairs. They are CEOs.
Must be rolling.
Heads must roll. They must be held accountable.
5.3 billion losses.
It's only 1.6 billion away from the 6.9 billion we are looking for in E-Levy.
So it means that even if we take critical look at that place, we can save those monies and still come back to the state coffers.
So let's on another breath, let's assume that we're making profit of 5.3 billion. Would we think that only E-Levy can save us in this circumstance?
Well. I'll come back to you again. Say, E-Levy, I can imagine you can't wait to start paying because it will help Ghana.
No. First and foremost, I would love to say a very big good afternoon to the cherished viewers of Pan-African TV.
Yes.
And I'll throw myself on much explanations on the E-Levy.
Okay.
First of all, I know maybe somebody watching will be asking.
Okay, quickly, if you want to join the conversation, don't forget to bring your messages coming on 0548503799, 0548503799. You can send us a WhatsApp message or text us. We'll do our best to read the messages for you as the show goes on. If you're watching us, we are back. We do apologize for the break in transmission. Technical issue beyond us, but we've resolved it. Tomorrow, before we end the show, we are going to tell you that the editorial on nukes, the whole week we'll deal with nukes. They are matters. We will show you images of what they used the 2 billion to do. 2019, and it did the work all right. But why did Isaac Hyde not use it? And why is YB raising another money to go and do it? And we'll play videos and images. We are going to give you a nukes perspective this week. And by the time we are done, it will shock you that when somebody give you 500 CDs or 50 CDs or 200 CDs to go and vote for a nukes executives at their residential congress and those things, you will not waste your money to your time to go and do some of these things. We want Ghana to be better. So my guests are already here and we are discussing the E-Levy, and Chairman has made his submission. He's a first-class student, Political Science, University of Ghana. Congratulations on that. To have a first class in political science is not an easy thing to achieve. Senior is also a political activist and also a humanitarian. He has a very solid foundation that touches the hearts of Ghanaians. He speaks not for himself, for also many young people and their plight. And he is saying you are going to pay for the E-Levy.
No.
Okay, tell us why not.
Before I start, I can see you are much serious about this nuke something. I want you to relax because they are also enjoying their thing. Whether you say it or not, they are also enjoying it. But let me throw more light about the E-Levy issue. Richie, how does it feel when you lose an amount of 20 Ghana cedis or 100 cedis? How does it feel? The chest pains.
The way my monitor, I can't lose my 20 cedis.
It looks different. But here lies the case. Ghana is losing billions of cedis every year. Recently, in 2019, we lose $3 billion US all to corruption.
Hey,
yes, which is equivalent to 18.5 billion.
We lost how much?
$3 billion US to corruption.
Yes. $1 billion.
2019. From the expectations and the things that were done underground, we lose $3 billion US,
yes,
which is equivalent to 18.5 billion
cedis,
and that is for 1.5 billion a month.
Yes.
So ask yourself, if you are losing this amount of money all these times were 11 years ago without the implementation of E-Levy. So what could this money be used for? 1.5 billion for a month.
Wow.
14 University of Ghana medical centers, and also 11 Terminal 3.
They could have built 11 Terminal 3.
11 Terminal 3.
The Terminal 3 that we enjoy.
Yeah, 11 Terminal 3.
Corruption money could have built it.
And 15 housing projects for the Sagleme housing. That could also contain, would also be a home for 75,000 people.
Hey!
Yeah, that is 1.5 billion a month. Which every region could at least get 2 projects out of this amount of money. But we are here tackling for E-Levy. So now it has become a state whereby the leaders we voted for are not entitled to us, but we are entitled to them. Ask yourself, my old lady who is a trader, trading in a business where she's into buying and selling of foodstuffs, and she's doing E-Levy and has the mentality that if I take the money to the bank or keeps it electronically, it will be good for me, and she'll be paying an amount of more than the expenditure or more than the profit she's getting. When you read more in business, savings don't have taxes. When you save, you don't pay taxes on them because they sum up as capitals to the company. That is why when you use MTN mobile money, it is a personal saving wallet for you. When you use it for some time, they give you some commissions or some points when you use their savings, for some time. They give you, because they know that when you put your money on the electronic savings wallet, it generates income to them. But here the government is trying to lure us.
Yeah.
So that the little we have, you will also feed them with it.
Yeah.
This is not the government Kwame Nkrumah fought for. That is not the Ghana we were fighting for. That is not the Ghana we are supposed to see in the next 20 years or in the next 15 years. So sometimes when you ask people, they are saying that in the next 15 years or 20 years, we are seeing we will see a bright Ghana. I tell you that the bright Ghana you want to see is what you are seeing now.
The future is today.
Yeah, the future is what you are seeing now.
Okay.
So if we are losing this amount of money, and they are telling us that E-Levy, we are going to get 7.4 billion as a profit out of the E-Levy, you see, we are acting like illiterate. Sorry to say, we are educated, but here lies the case: people who are educated are defending E-Levy. Are you getting my point? People who are educated, they are defending E-Levy. We have lost 12.8 billion and we are fighting for 7.4 billion.
I mean, they'll argue that there's corruption everywhere. Every country will lose, even though it may depend on the rates, but every country may lose monies to corruption, yet there are taxes in every country. What do you think, bro?
Ask yourself, the taxes we are taking, what are they used for? And the E-Levy profits that they are also going to get, what will they be used for? They are doing
asphalt road. This is a year of roads. Are you not seeing the road?
I'm not seeing any road. Me, I'm not seeing any roads.
Chairman, are you sure?
I'm not seeing any roads. Frankly speaking to you, I'm not seeing any road. I can give you...
In your area, you haven't seen that they've asphalted your road.
In my area, no asphalt there. And I can even give you instances of certain places you can go right now and go and visit there. You won't see anything. But when the president is coming, that place changes.
But they can't build, or no government can build all roads.
No government can build. But the taxes,
let's be fair.
Yes, we are being fair here. The taxes they are taking on the little things we buy, the little commodities we buy, the water you buy, the foodstuffs you buy, you pay taxes on them. So ask yourself, how many population do we have in Ghana here? And the taxes the money we get out of those taxes, what are they used for?
They support Black Stars. Black Stars went to AFCON. They were giving money from government.
That one we don't want to dive into that one, because if you talk about that one, it will give you a chest problem.
Why is it chest problem? This national flag.
Yes, because
don't forget that. You see, people get it wrong. If government gives money to a football Black Stars, it doesn't mean they are wasting money. Sometimes it costs a lot of money to advertise the brand Ghana. Rwanda pays millions of cedis. At
the end of the day, all this money will be in someone's father's pocket.
Rwanda pays a lot of money to Arsenal's football club. I think something $1 million to advertise Arsenal, to visit Rwanda. Government sees that paying CNN 10 seconds of visit Ghana will be expensive. So if Ghana is playing AFCON and we give them those monies we are going to pay at TV stations, government hasn't done anything wrong. Why are you people having problem that Milo and Nido have taken our monies away?
Government has done a big problem. I don't want us to go back and dive into this politics, sports aspect, because we are dealing with the E-Levy. My aspect about the E-Levy,
and wrapping up just in a second, so that we'll really go into this again because of our time factor, so that we can move. Your final words on the E-Levy. My final words about the E-Levy. Now they brought a breakdown of expenditure cards, telling us that when previously when you are selling 100 cedis, you pay 1 cedi 50 pesos. But now when the E-Levy comes in, you pay around 15 cedis. Ask yourself, if I owe you and I found it hardly to get the 100 cedis and I'm sending it to you and I'm paying 15 cedis on it, doesn't it mean it's more important for me to rather pick a car and come and give it to you, because maybe I won't spend that amount of money on it? And those electronic money we are using, because now we live in an electronic system, we live in a cashless world where it's not everywhere you should always be having money on you. You sound like you are angry with government with this tax.
Oh yeah, I'm seriously angry with this E-Levy, because at the end of the day somebody's father will be chopping the money.
Hey,
yes,
this is a huge allegation.
Oh, it's
whose
true.
Father is that? My father?
No. I don't know your father. So somebody's father will be chopping the money and you'll be giving it to the side chicks. about the E-Levy, about the money they will get. Yes, I'm telling you because even if we are losing 18.5.
Please, the comments of our guests are entirely their comments. Pan African and the host, we can't be held responsible. Wrap up in 30 seconds, so we move.
Even if we were able to lose 18.5 billion out of no E-Levy, ask yourself, when there is E-Levy, how much will we lose? But we are fighting for 7.4 billion a year.
Wow.
As in a profit from E-Levy. So I'm urging, if possible, this E-Levy, I don't buy into it. If possible, we can cancel it and do a normal thing. Because if I'm buying something and I'm using my cash to pay, I'm buying something of 10 cedis and I'm not paying any tax or E-Levy on it, and you are sending money to the same person buying the same thing, you are paying E-Levy on it.
Yeah.
Will you still keep your money electronically?
No,
you have it in your pocket.
Right. We'll be buying our wallet. See those boys get wallet too.
Everybody will be buying wallets.
Wallet, you come back again.
And when you have 200 CDs notes,
young boys, when you buy wallets, you have CDs
and dollars in it. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. When the wallet falls,
you are gone.
You are gone. You
like
have
your
lost
phone
all,
taking a second.
You have lost all this money.
All right. Tell my final words, 30 seconds. So we'll do this again, guys. We'll really do this again.
Okay. My final words.
Just in 30 seconds, so we can leave. Our time is up. Yeah.
My final words are, I want to state that my position on the E-Levy is one and the same, and I say no to E-Levy. And I believe this position represents the view and the interest of the majority of the Ghanaian youth. Like I indicated from the onset, the E-Levy in its current state and form is draconian, it is cutthroat, and is counterproductive to our digitization enterprise. So in that respect, I feel it should be ditched and thrown away for good. And we find alternative means to develop it. And I want to also suggest that the minority should stand their grounds.
Okay.
They should continue to resist forcefully the E-Levy.
Forcefully, they will fight in Parliament.
Even if it means it takes fighting. Because I want to also make this important point about hung Parliament. Now, what we are experiencing in Ghana Parliament is typical of any burgeoning hung Parliament. It is a new experience we have as a country. And I dare say that the most important thing that has ever happened to our current democratic dispensation is this hung Parliament.
But it's putting impediment to government business.
The fact is that we are on our way to democratic consolidation.
Okay.
You get to a time that consultation will take over from Takashi and things will move on smoothly.
Okay. Thank you so much. We are going to bring these guys back again. We are definitely going to have them back again. Our time is up. This one says that the youth. It says that the youth of the future are talking. Well done. IMF gave Ghana 2 billion. World Bank gave Ghana $10 million. Stabilization Fund gave Ghana 250 million. European Union gave Ghana 85.6 million euros. Bank of Ghana gave Ghana 2 billion cedis, etc. for COVID recovery. A government that couldn't account for 32 billion is assuring you today that it will be accountable for 6 billion Ghana cedi. Imagine this absurdity. This one says, good afternoon to the panelists. It's good the youth of this country are now arising. We need to take our destiny in our own hands and stop the mess being created by this current administration. Oh, please don't do politics here. Okay. Time is not on our side. Just 2 messages, then we go. Greetings from North, Uncle Obi. I wonder whether E-Levy has become Jesus Christ we expect to come or what. What didn't we hear Pastor Ken Oforiatta, who find himself in a white gown? Oh, please, this is not good. Ghana is suffering from leadership crisis. Too much politicization of issues is killing us in the country. I want to ask, why should all MPs support E-Levy? The youth of this country are too meek, very silent. In fact, we are not angry enough to hold these old moguls called to top politicians accountable. The people say it's thievery. I say it's daylight robbery. E-Levy will not come today. I fully support UTAC because they are fighting for what some of the students will enjoy tomorrow. If it means closing down institutions before government will act, let's do it in that way. What an insensitive and selfish government. This is from Caesar. Okay. Good afternoon. I am talking from Kumasi. I'm enjoying your show. Please stop. Please let's stop the E-Levy if we pay the use of. Thank you very much, guys. Tomorrow we shall be here with another exciting edition of Youth Empowerment Television Show. Pusak. Private University Association of Ghana president will be here tomorrow to do a discussion with me. But before the interview, we'll be having a detailed editorial on the Sikano Wahe edition of Nooks. Thank you guys for coming. Let me say a prayer. Say something for me. We do this fearlessly for God and country. Bye-bye.